Welcome to KidCookZ. This is my brother Darshan. In 2017, Darshan was having a treatment for cancer, and our family learned how the food he ate helped him to get better. We worked with a functional medicine expert, Steve Grant, who helped us to understand which food would help support Darshan to survive his treatment and his cancer. Since then, Darshan has led our family to give unhealthy food the chop. We want to help other kids make good choices about what they eat. So these videos tell you all about the foods that we've chosen to eat. Darshan and I have a huge amount of fun learning and experimenting to cook. We hope you enjoy watching and we inspire you to do the same. Oh, and by the way, I'm Anise. Hello and welcome to KidCookZ. Today we're going to be making, I'm going to be making a chocolate cake, so it's a surprise for my brother's birthday. He's away right now, so when he gets back, he's going to be like, it's a surprise for him. So let's get started then. So I've already washed my hands, so I'm going to put this apron on. It's a bit big for me. It's really important to wear an apron when you're cooking. If your clothes set on fire, you can't take them off. With an apron, if you use a bow at the back, you can just easily take it off. Don't use a knot because it's like harder to take off. But if your apron sets on fire, you can quickly take it off and then go and wash it or something. First step is you have to preheat your oven to 160 degrees. Then second step is grease the form. Then you put some grease-proof paper on it. So I have a very big bowl of chocolate here. So it's dark chocolate. We're gonna do double the dose. So we're doing 500 grams of chocolate. But if you're just doing it for your family or something, just do 250 grams. So 300 grams of butter. I've already diced this butter, but you have to dice it as well. First thing we're gonna do is melt the chocolate and butter together. Can I have some help with the boiling water? We have a pot of very hot water here. So the first thing you have to do is make sure the handle is round here, so that if you accidentally put your elbow on it, it won't go flying to you. Put the gas on, so we've got to be very careful with this as well. Is that low enough? So, I'm going to put the bowl on it, like that. Carefully pour the chocolate, a little bit at a time, into the bowl. So you want to keep mixing it so that all of the chunks melt down. Look at this chocolate, I mean it's melted so quickly. We've just added the butter now, so you need to give it a really good mix so that it all blends together, like this. So now I'm going to be doing the eggs. So I'm a bit nervous about this because I haven't done this before on my own. So you're just trying to separate the egg white from the egg yolk. So with the shell, you just pour the egg yolk to each shell, and hopefully the egg white should go into the bowl. Right, so this is another way of doing it. So you get the egg yolk in your hand. It's a bit easier this way because in your hand you can make a gap so that all the egg white comes out. If you're into slime, then do this. I've just cracked 10 eggs and you know the chocolate is melted. Now I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, mush it into your fingers so that it can go everywhere and it's nice and, you know, it's not big chunks of salt. This whisk, you've got to be really careful. You cannot put your fingers in between here. Otherwise, your finger could come off, literally come off. Make sure you have an adult really close to you so that, you know, they can supervise you. Am I doing it right? So you can see now they're forming soft peaks, but you need to keep going a bit more because they need to be stiff. So now we've whisked the egg white and a pinch of salt, and they should be stiff peaks, a bit like mountains. Now we're just going to add some vanilla bean extract to the egg yolks. So do not get rid of the egg yolks because we're going to need them. So we're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'll just get a teaspoon. So about this big, if you don't know what a teaspoon is. So a bit like that, and you're just going to put it into the egg yolks. Now, we need to whisk the egg yolks until smooth. Now, if you've already used your whisker for the egg whites, then you need to wash the whisks. So to keep in control of the bowl, you need to hold it with one hand so that it doesn't go flying somewhere and splat you. Pour in the melted chocolate into the egg yolks and vanilla. Wow, it's gonna get big. I don't think this is a big enough bowl. I think we're going to have to transfer it into a bigger bowl. Fold in the chocolate. So it's better to use the side of it to go round the edges. Put in the egg whites, and you don't want to mix it, you want to fold it. Because if you mix it, then you're going to get rid of all the air that you've already put a lot of work into. And look how foamy that is. It's very foamy, and that's how it should be right now. Fold it in. What you're trying to do right now is so that you can't see any more white, so you need to blend it all in so that it's just chocolatey. It should be like this. Should be looking like that. Just make sure that there are no lumps in it, and remember, folding, not mixing. So just want to go a bit under to get all in there. Don't be shy. We're going to put it into the springform pan. Whoa. Okay, maybe I'll need a little bit of help. So now, wait, hang on. Take that later. It needs to go into the oven for 15 minutes. And the oven should be preheated to 160 degrees. And when it comes to the oven, you need to be really careful with the oven and use oven gloves. It's hard to pick up a cake with oven gloves. Now the cake has come out of the oven, and it's been in the oven for about 30 minutes because we've done a double dose, but if you've done one dose then it will be 15. We need to let it cool down a bit because it's just come out of the oven. Here we have some dried raspberries, and here we have some fresh raspberries. So this is the fun bit. We're going to snip off a little bit, and it's going to go flying, I think. You need to be really careful with scissors. You need to have a mature adult near you. My brother's just arrived, so now I'm going to put cake on the dish. So now we've got our cake, and I'm saying it too loud. I'm gonna write happy birthday. Can you fast forward this bit? Sprinkle some dried raspberries on top. Well, we're using it, but you don't have to. Now we're just going to put some raspberries around the side. Looks really nice. I mean, the icing was quite hard to do because there are a couple of cracks in the cake, so it's just a bit harder to do it. So my brother is going to be 11. That reminds me, I'm going to put the candles on. There. And now I'm going to light the birthday cake. Dash! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dasham. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, Elise. Okay, now Dash, we're going to get you a knife and you're going to cut your own slice and scream. It's like a tradition, kind of, and you have to scream when you cut your own slice and make a wish, so he's going to do that. So ready, steady, go. Ah! Okay, I'll get plates. Grab a raspberry, Dash.
Thank you so much, Elise.
So I hope you enjoyed my video and the celebration at the end. Just remember, when you cook this, remember to have an adult near you because it can be very dangerous. Subscribe to our channel. If you don't like it, put a thumbs up anyway. Bye!